Do you like green eggs and ham? Now this may sound like the start of a challenge to the old NBC TV show Fear Factor, but it is actually the question X in the psychological thriller Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. And it is the subject of what we will be reviewing today in Hack TV's Book Report Reviews. Now warning, there might be some mild spoilers ahead, so I hope you can handle it, jackass, because this episode of Hack TV is about to start right now. Yeah!
From the television studios in Fort Awesome, it's Hack TV, hosted by Chicken Boy. On this episode, Stupid Book Reviews. This is Hack TV. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Hey kids, and welcome to Hack TV's Book Report Review of Green Eggs and Ham, the psychological masterpiece written by Dr. Seuss. It is a simple story of two characters, one of them being an unnamed man. He has no name. He's never given a name. He can be anyone. He could be you. He could be me. He could be any of us. He could be all of us. He is an unnamed man. The other character in this book is something else, a little bit more demented. This other character, or creature if you will, is simply named Sam I Am. And by the way, if you take the letters Sam I Am and then rearrange them and then just completely change them all together, it spells Satan. And that is no coincidence. That's how brilliant a writer Dr. Seuss is. Wow, and what a story this book is. Right off the start, it kicks off when this diabolical creature known as Sam I Am appears out of nowhere with a plate of green eggs and ham in front of the unnamed man. Where did this Sam I Am come from? Who knows? Maybe he came from another dimension or a parallel universe, a dark universe of our own, one that we simply refuse to see. Perhaps, but nonetheless, Sam I Am appears before this unnamed man, and he holds up a plate of these gross, disgusting, just oozing with awfulness plate of green eggs and ham. And he asks the unnamed man this simple question: do you like green eggs and ham? It seems like an innocent question, a simple question, but what soon follows is a journey into complete madness. Oh yes. As our story kicks off, the diabolical Sam I Am offers the plate of green eggs and ham to the unnamed man. And the unnamed man, very politely, might I add, declines the plate of green eggs and ham by simply saying, "I do not like green eggs and ham, Sam I Am." But what the unnamed man does not know, does not realize, is that Sam I Am does not take no for an answer. And he is absolutely determined to change the unnamed man's mind, to convince him to go ahead and eat the gross, foul, disgusting plate of green eggs and ham. And Sam I Am is determined to do this no matter what, at any cost. Because much like a Terminator, this Sam I Am, he can't be reasoned with, he can't be bargained with, he doesn't feel pity, remorse, or fear. Sam I Am has only one agenda on his dark, twisted mind, and that is to get the unnamed man to eat the green eggs and ham. It's all that Sam I Am lives for. It's all that he wants, and he will not be stopped. At first, it starts off simple, kind of innocent, almost cute, if you will, when this thing known as Sam I Am offers the green eggs and ham in a house with a mouse. An adorable, cute little mouse. But cuteness will not persuade the unnamed man as he once again declines the plate of green eggs and ham. And that's when things really get dark and really get twisted. Because from there, this creature known as Sam I Am suddenly offers the green eggs and ham in a box with a fox. Yes, you heard me right. Sam I Am offers the plate of green eggs and ham in a box with a motherfucking fox, which we all know is the most dangerous creature known to man. That was so terrifying that it damn near made this book reporter wet himself. That's right. Thank God I had a dry towel nearby just in case. And I suggest that if you plan on reading Green Eggs and Ham, you have a dry towel with you as well. You might end up thanking me later for it. From there, this poor, helpless, unnamed man declines the offer and he goes on the run. He tries to escape from Sam I Am, but there is no escape. There is no place for the unnamed man to hide. Whether he's in a car or in a tree or even on the train, no place is safe for the unnamed man, especially in the dark and even in the rain. This thing known as Sam I Am just continues to hunt down this poor unnamed man, hunts him down as if he's some type of harpoon, a harpoon shot from the deepest, darkest regions of hell itself. Sam I Am is relentless, absolutely relentless in his quest to get the unnamed man to eat the green eggs and ham. And just when you think this story couldn't get more terrifying, the horror almost climaxes in this one scene where Sam I Am suddenly appears with the plate, this gross plate of green eggs and ham. He appears with this green eggs and ham with a goat. That's right, Sam I Am appears with the green eggs and ham with a flippin' goat. Of all things unholy, a goat. A damn to hell goat. Which we all know is a pagan symbol for the offspring of Lucifer himself, the devil. That is how deep and twisted this book is. And on top of that, not only does Sam I Am appear with a goat, but he appears with the goat while on a boat. Yes, a goat on a boat. Two things that do not go together. Sam I Am is basically defying the laws of nature, all in his quest to get the unnamed man to eat this gross, ill-fated plate of green eggs and ham. And I'll be honest, at this point in the story, I had to put down the book. I did. I had to call my mom for comfort. I could not stop shaking. I couldn't stop shaking, and quite frankly, I couldn't stop passing gas as well. Now, quite frankly, the passing gas part may have been less to do with the book Green Eggs and Ham and more of a Taco Tuesday thing, but it doesn't matter because it happened. It happened. Now, I did calm myself down, and I did eventually pick up the book because at this point, I'm totally invested as a reader. I needed to find out what would be the fate of this poor, unnamed man who at this point in the story had been completely broken down both emotionally and mentally as well. His spirit is completely devastated and he finally agrees. He submits to finally eating this gross, rotten, disgusting, awkward color of green eggs and ham. He decides to finally eat it all, to finally satisfy the sadistic, demonic Sam I Am. And what happens next, folks, is an ending that was so shocking, so mind-blowing, so absolutely twisted. I cannot, in good conscience, spoil the ending in this book review. I can't. You have to read it for yourself, kids, okay? You must read this book on your own. The ending is that good, that shocking. I didn't see it coming. I mean, remember that the movie where that kid saw dead people in that one Bruce Willis film? The ending to this book, Green Eggs and Ham, way more shocking than that ending there. In fact, Green Eggs and Ham makes the ending of most stories look like a giant pile of puke. That's right. That's how satisfying the ending of Green Eggs and Ham is. Whew, it is something. It is absolutely something. So, I'm going to wrap up this book review by simply saying this. In conclusion, if you want to read a story that is both a masterpiece in fear and terror and is a psychological roller coaster from beginning to end, then I highly, highly recommend reading Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I give this book 5 out of 5 egg splats. It is that good. But please, whatever you do, do not read this book in the dark. Seriously, don't. It's bad for your eyes. And with that, that will wrap up this edition of Hack TV's book reviews. Did you read the book yourself? Did you agree with the review? Would you eat green eggs and ham yourself? Do you even like green eggs and ham? Tell me in the comments. Go ahead, type it out in the comments and then immediately delete that comment because, quite frankly, I got other shit to do today. But hey, it's been fun hanging out with you. Hey, what book should I review next? Maybe put that in the comments and then delete that as well. Maybe I'll read it, maybe I won't. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and stick my thumb up my ass. Either way. Thanks for joining us for Hack TV's book reviews. This is Chicken Boy here saying good day, Sam I Am.